Hello, Leo. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your Tarot forecast for October 2024. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You may want to check the other placements in your chart in the other zodiac readings. And we're going to get started here on this general reading, which covers a whole plethora of different areas within your life. It's not always just focused on one theme. So I'll bring up anything of importance. There may be something here on love or in money, but those will also be included in the extendeds to extend that story play. And we'll also look at the adjustments that are need to be made through this on the advice that spirit may have to help you shift through towards the reality that you want. All right, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant master spirit. What is going on here for the collective, for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do they need to know? We're using the Runes Oracle deck here. We have Subalo. That's the sun. Leo, that's your energy, honestly. But this is also about victory. It kind of reminds me of the Six of Wands energy more than anything. But it's if you really align to those actions that you know are for the greater good, you can only get victory and happiness. So there's something here where I feel challenged, showcasing your strength, Leo. But there's something that's important in this. There's something that's super important within this strength. Let's see what character you are right now as you are listening. This is how you'll know if this is going to be toward your October predictions. We're using the double major arcana deck. No reversals on initial story play. Oh my goodness. Well, the Empress. Divine feminine energy here. We got Taurus and Libra, but this is somebody here who knows their worth, who's an incredible mother, but doesn't have to be a mother. Just could be someone who's very nurturing, motherly-like. But it's all four queens in one. She has, well, such balance. And she understands how creation works and times when she is vulnerable. So she knows when she needs protection and she knows when she needs to protect. She's just, there's so much energy here, receiving. So there's something here being in that Empress energy. So who are you protecting somebody, or is that somebody just you? But you're always open to receive if people show up correctly towards you. You know, if somebody here faces a challenge, Leo, it's like, okay, now they can step up. Now they can be amongst me because they have done something. There's actions they have taken. So how you welcome people within your circle is, do they deserve to be there? Wow, it's a strong message. The people who are in your life deserve to be there. You have no problems with those individuals. You accept them for who they are. You know that they're not going to cross lines with you, do shit to you. And if they do shit, it's not going to bother you in that way because it's petty. But you don't let everybody in that circle, not this, Leo. Let's see what's going on at the beginning of the month. If we see reversals, it is going to reflect the past. Yeah, the past individuals on that table surrounding you. Not everybody belongs at that table. You are realizing that. In fact, your table may be just a table for one right now. It may be. Six of Swords. Okay. Well, we have all reversals. but it's not all bad. I feel that you are in deep reflection the beginning of this month about the individuals who were in your life. Now, there are some genuine connections where you may have played the part, where you had gotten booted out, right, Leo? Or it could have been the other way where people did not serve your table anymore and they left on their own. But I do see you in heavy reflection over some of those individuals who left your life that you wish they didn't, because you could see that you could put things to the side, you could work it out. So there is this missing energy here, or this energy here of, well, what if I would have stayed? What if we could work it out? What if I took a different path in my life? So I see you heavily reflecting on that, but then also reflecting on the areas of the people who did leave your life and what they created for that space, how much you found yourself during that space, how much you found other things in your energy that made you happier. I think you're just really like in deep reflection the beginning of the month on your happiness and the people who either are surrounding you now, or some of the people here that you do kind of wish was on your table, looking at it if you could have worked it out. It's not all hate. It's just like the energy of growing up. It feels like that, to be honest. I know those were all reversed. We'll revisit those reversals over at Harmonia Friends on the advice of that energy. I would only probably pull one card when it's a row like that, because to me, that's something that is not only deep, but it's someone here who's deeply in the past and looking at decisions here of what they're choosing to work with, and the energies of people not really respecting that towards the middle. Yeah. This was reversed, and I put it up right because they were all reversed at that time, but I feel like during the middle of the month, there is one particular person who's still within your energetic field who is very immature, and you also know you've come a long way, and you don't want your peace to be disturbed the way that you used to allow it. And so there's something coming up with this individual in the middle of the month that's going to challenge you, blame you, hurt you, show you. It's the 5 of Wands. You got 2 5s now. You're not so bothered by this person, though. There's something here that you're looking upon. This is interesting, and it almost feels like there's an age difference between you and this person. So some of you, this is your own child, but others of you, there's an age gap between this relationship. And I feel like there's a lot of empathy this month here, that even though somebody may be immature and takes actions, every action that they take, they do grow up a little bit. But there's something here that keeps you stopping. Like, son of a bitch, here they do. They come back, they're at it again. And this is a person here who's insistent that they can prove you wrong. And there's a part of you that has been standing your ground so much that you're at the point that you would take the blame on this, because it's not, I see. It's not worth fighting for. You still love this person. It's silly. It's like petty. That's the pettiness that I was telling you about. Remember that? Like, there's people in your life who you deserve, but some things are just petty, and it just is what it is. You love a person anyway. This is unconditional love. It is. It's not somebody here who did something so nasty to you. If mistakes happen at the table, some people are rude, pick up and leave, or selfish, do their own things. But there's something about how this person's coming back in and wanting to blame you for having such high expectations on them, or being too slow. And you're like, listen, There's a reason why I'm slow. Because I'm just going to take my time on that. I did all that in the past. I learned my mistakes in my past. There's a part of you that goes, I was you at one point. There is a sacrifice coming in place here. Let's see what's coming towards the end of the month. King of Pentacles here, reverse. They're asking me to pull the row, so I'm going to do that first. The Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just clarify what that Knight of Swords is. I love you anyways. I feel like this is an energy of you where a person is really learning to be a better person. They are. And they make some shitty mistakes. They do. But they also won't know unless they're part of something here with you. So, Leo, this individual here knows and is fessing up to their mistakes, but there's something here where you may feel like they're playing victim to that or gaslighting you. But it's their persistence here that keeps you intrigued because they do keep coming back in some way. And some of them, it's just coming back in there, but it's not all toxic because this person here wants to discuss. This person here wants to have communication. This person here is upset. The reason they do a certain thing is because they're angry. But there's something here about the tantrum. As soon as the tiredness comes out, you see that this person is trying to make efforts, but the efforts are for what? They can't be long term because there has to be trust here. And so I feel like that's what you're communicating to this individual. This isn't the approach for us. We have to trust each other. We have to love each other unconditionally. We have to know that when something breaks out between us, that we can be at the table and talk about our differences and not walk away. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy now. There is love here. And it isn't something that is gruely. I do feel like it's an uncomfortable conversation. I do feel that you're going to take the brunt of it, but with the notion of, I want to remind you, I'm doing this in an unconditional way because I know you mean well. And I want you to be at the table with me, but we have to trust each other. So it has to be, well, mutual. All right. So, Leo, we're going to get to your lucky numbers. The reversals we're going to look at over at Harmonia Friends. We're going to get the advice on here on some of the areas on your past, which are giving you some blockages. And then we're going to go more extensive on the love reading, if this was a love connection, and money and how money is doing for you in October. So that's something that interests you. You most certainly can go over to Harmonia Friends Club, where there is a 30-day free trial. Would love to have you there, but if not, that's cool. Let's see what your lucky numbers are now. What are Leo's lucky numbers? I love this. Another sign got these numbers too. Can't remember which one, but someone else got a 4, and I think it was the exact match here. We have 31, 13, 3, 1, or 4. This is about rebuilding a structure that is built of honesty, truth, and power. It will take the both of you to put in equally, to trigger each other towards growth. And this is a big one, Leo. This is also the energy here of encouraging each other to face the truth, be open about your fears to one another, and to talk it out. Not everybody is built to do that. I can tell you that much. It's not always easy. It just isn't. All right, guys. Like I said, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Would love to see you at Harmonia Friends. Reminder too, on October 12th, like I said before, we have Runes Reality coming up. Would love to see you guys there. Make sure you check out the Q&A for all the information. My tier 2 members get 50% off. It is a 12-week self-development course. It's not just learning runes casting to apply it and part of your toolbox. It's also using it for your own toolbox to start manifesting the dream reality of your dreams. And you will have accountability group, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So check it out. Look at my website. All the information is there. Have a good one.